So for my next thing I'm doing on this van is the lights in here don't work. I don't know if I can show you that they don't work. It's like you get a couple. You get the heat rear light comes on, and I think that might be the only one that comes on actually. I know the high low comes on there, I can see that. Yeah, you should be able to see that. So I'm going to take all this apart for one last time and see if I can change those lights behind there. So taking the drawer out, and straight out, draw down, and 4 screws out.
Doesn't matter, we just got rubbish, Daddy.
Yeah.
Are you videoing?
I am.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What the?
Okay, so that's the stereo out. Just need to unplug it from the back there, and then I'll get to the AC and heater controls there, and see what we can do about those lights. Okay, this is actually rather simple. Taking these buttons off here, they just push on and pull off, and the knobs for the sliders, I guess. Then you got clips on 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, and 1 on the bottom. Unclip them, take that face off. Then you got a clip on this side here, which you unclip, that comes out. Then you got the one light there that controls, that's blown, so I'll turn the lights on. That's the top one is good, and that's what's been lighting up that's what was lighting up the heater and speed controls. But the bottom light that shows all the controls down the bottom is blown, and that's the only 2 lights in there from what I can see. So I'll change that bulb and put it all back together. Okay, and just so you know, they're a twist out bulb. The fitting, that is, they just twist out, and then the bulb itself slides out like that, and it's a T5 bulb, I believe. So I'll go find one of them and put that in. Okay, so I've changed that bulb with a new one, and you can see well, actually I don't know if the camera is showing it, but the bottom one is new and it's brighter than the top one. So I'm going to take the top one out, and I'm going to show you a little trick. Just wait for that bulb to cool down, because you don't need to twist it out. The top one here is a bit trickier to get to. You have to take all the top off. But if I want to take it out, just get yourself a bit of sticky tape, pinch it onto the light, take it out. I'll keep that one, it still works. I'll put the new one in, and now they're both bright. So now, before I go too far here, there's a nice spot in the center here. It's a nice deep channel. Now if I had the time, which I don't, because the van needs to be finished tonight. This is the last job I'm doing on this one. What I would like to do, and what I will do to my next van, because it's a manual control system as well, is I'm going to put an LED row in the center here. So it's going to make it all really nice and bright in there. So that's that clip back in. I've actually got the face sitting on the bench inside, so I'll just go get that. It's I gave it a wash. Okay, so I got this face. Put that back on. The reason why I gave it a wash outside is because it's really hard to get in there with a cloth or something to clean all that. So that's, everything's lighting up now. Keys in the ignition. Let's make sure everything else works. Hazard light, that should flash, or shouldn't it? AC works. Read emitter works. Hazard light does not. I'll have a look at that as well right now. Okay, so trying to have a look. I've taken the 4 screws out here. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 in here to get this loose and get behind here and have a look what's going on. Now with the AC one, you can actually pull that switch forward and change the light right there. The other 2, or actually the other one, this one, fortunately I don't have to because the light works. You have to undo the screws from the top to separate this section to get to that, and it's a little bit trickier than what I just said as well, so I'm not going to bother with pulling that apart. But just going by the front buttons here, I would say that this one here doesn't have a light anyway, but even still, like, you know your hazards are on, right? There's no denying it. So I'm not going to go any further with finding out if there is a light for that. I don't believe there is, clearly because these 2 here have the lights, the little squares there visible for where the lights are. So now I'll put all this back together in reverse to what I just did to pull it all apart, and I'll give you one last look of it all back together and working. Okay, so the job's done. Now we can see everything again. If you know your controls, you don't need to see it really, but this is not my van, and the other night when I drove it in the dark, I couldn't see what I was putting the controls to, so to me it was important enough to put a light in there anyway. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. This is the last job I do on this van, so then over to my new van soon. I'll be having a few videos come up with that one. It's an all track. Alright, thank you.